Hello everybody and welcome into the very first episode of Tees Gone Rogue. First guest of the season, the one, the only BG Gould. How do you feel? First guest of the year.
Oh, it's an honor. It's a very big honor to be the first guest of the Rogue season this year.
Well, you know, big game tonight. As you can see, we're wearing the Throwback Medford A's jerseys. And you have been involved with every aspect pretty much of Rogue Valley baseball since the A's. What kind of were your responsibilities with the A's back in the day?
Well, I had an opportunity. Fred Herman, the general manager of the organization, hired me to replace the official scorer, and so I jumped on it to be able to work with a professional baseball team, and that was back in 1986. And so I was involved with them for 14 years until they moved to Vancouver, BC in summer of 2000.
And so you also got to travel with the team. A lot of official scorers don't get that opportunity.
Yeah, I was the only official scorer in the Northwest League at that time to travel. And what also I did was I helped the Medford Mail Tribune with calling in the box scores. This is before the automation scoring sheet and all the internet, so that just saved them to having somebody on the road. And then I also kept stats behind the scene that would help the managers for the A's, you know who to put in the best lineup.
Very cool. And you know, you're still in touch with a lot of those previous, professional baseball players that have gone on to work in some of the front office staff for the Oakland Athletics now, the director of scouting. How do you keep in touch with all of those guys?
Now through Facebook and stuff. And one of my best friends that still I talk to is gentleman who lived in Licking, Missouri. Now him and his family live in Salem, Missouri. His name is Tony Floyd. And I gave him a nickname through the '88 season called the Doctor, because he would come in and almost save the game, like, get the save situation. And so I called him like save the game for the team.
Yeah. So what was maybe one of your favorite stories from back with the Medford A's? I know you have a lot.
Okay,
maybe
probably the one of the most famous stories was Tony DeFrancisco, the manager at that time, who's now the AAA manager for the Houston Astros organization. He allowed me for my birthday to make out the lineup, from 1 through 8.
Wow.
Batting order and everything. And I had a form that I used to figure out what kids, were doing in a certain lineup spot, the first hole, second hole, third hole. And my lineup, we won that night with my lineup. We beat Spokane 13-3, had season high 17 hits.
Oh my, well, you made the lineup. Did you get to make it the next night?
No, that was just a one-time shot, and but that was an honor. And everybody's one of our players says, "Why am I batting in the 8th hole?" And I said, "Well, because you're hitting that good in there." And ended up that night, about the last couple of innings, he got a double and a home run. So.
Wow, so he was happy in the 8th hole.
Oh yeah. So
very cool. Well, for us, you're obviously, you work the scoreboard for us, you get the lineups, and then you also help kind of bring players in as well. You kind of are the unofficial agent of some of these players.
Oh yeah, I try to find spots for these kids. I work closely with the college programs around the state, and stuff, and I just like to see these guys have a chance to play a ball during the summer, and then hopefully get drafted, like I'm kind of working on right now, to find a spot for Kevin Davidson. I've talked to about 4 or 5 minor league scouts, you gotta give this guy a shot. And so hopefully next weekend he'll get drafted, and
Yeah, it's true. Next week.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Beach. And tonight it is Medford A's Throwback Night. First pitch is at 6:35. BG will be throwing out one of the first pitches, along with Bud Kaufman, one of the previous owners for the Medford A's. And it's going to be a great night. The guys will be wearing the Medford A's throwback jerseys, and then there will be a fireworks show following the game. So be sure to join us 6:35 here at Harry and David Field. For BG Gould, I'm Emma Tiedemann. Until next time.